To understand what the cloud mining is, at first we need to know how to get bitcoins. So let's determine what cryptocurrency is. Actually, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies: Litecoins, Peercoins, Zetacoins, Coinye, and even Dogecoin, a kind currency which specializes in charity. But Bitcoin is the very first one, known and popular, which means stable. Let's talk about it. Bitcoins are very similar to gold. It's also pretty rare metal in the world. It's very difficult to mine it. And most importantly, it's impossible to create it by yourself. By the way, alchemists would disagree with us. That's why it was always used as means of exchange. When you use modern money, it's like to give a debenture from the government and central bank for the goods. Actually, they care about the value of money to match the value of goods and services, but sometimes they still print new money to solve their own problems. Moreover, most of money is also electronic, they revolve in banking system and stock market. But bitcoins, like gold, exist by themselves, regardless of banks and governments. It's just a huge chain of special blocks, parts of code. The whole chain is always stored on each network member's computer, what means that blocks cannot be hacked or copied in any way, because the authenticity of each block is checked along the whole chain. They are the same for all millions of users. Also, these records cannot be decrypted simply because they are not encrypted from the beginning, and are available for everyone. Similarly, we know how the gold atom is arranged, but this doesn't mean we can collect it from protons and electrons. Okay, but are bitcoins somehow mined? Here, everything is the same as with natural resources. In order to extract gold or uranium from Earth, prospectors, geologists, heavy equipment, dynamite and hundreds of hashmen are needed. But in order to obtain bitcoins, we need computers, powerful as much as possible. These computers solve cryptographic tasks to find new blocks and to add them to the common chain. Both are the same. A rare resource is given in exchange for invested labor and costs. So, at first bitcoins were mined by individuals, miners, directly on home computers. When the power wasn't enough, miners began to collect homemade miner servers, and even entire mini planes calculating bitcoins. It's something like a home brewery, not a lot, but your own. However, each new nugget block is only one for the whole network, so the one who has more power will reach this block more likely and get new bitcoins. That's why the arms race was reached a new level. Specialized ultra-high-powered ASIC processors were developed exclusively for the new block siege. Next to special equipment, factories or even giant ASIC farms come for calculating cryptocurrency. So eventually, some people decided that instead of picking the ground with a screwdriver, it's better to hire a miner with an excavator. So, cloud mining has been studied. Cloud mining is a system where ordinary users rent a piece of large mining companies such as Hashflare. Huge power of their servers gives them a good chance to calculate blocks, and the resulting bitcoins are divided among all renters of the cloud mine. At the same time, the ASIC system manufacturers, like Hashcoins, turn to be out in the best position because they don't have problems with equipment access and have an experience in creating servers with thousands of ASIC processors. Both are traditional weakness of beginning cloud minings, and that's why the most reliable cloud mining companies are based on manufacturers. And if you like your own control and prefer to work alone, it's quite possible to rent a separate personal machine in cloud. The same as at home, but without fighting with the hardware and software, cooling, noise and electricity bills. In general, if you like to build monster computers, put on air conditioners and do not sleep at night, you will be probably boring with the cloud mining. If not, we can definitely say it's better with the cloud.